Okay, good morning. The time is about 6:10 now. Woke up about 10 minutes ago. This is the 13th of July 2018 and day 1 of the Inca Trail. Woo! It's funny, I've been planning this for like a year and it's come around so quick, and now here we are. This is the day that we start the Inca Trail. I'm going to get up in a minute, just going to get a quick shower, get dressed, get ready, make sure bags are all packed, and then get downstairs for breakfast, and then we'll be leaving the hotel at 8 o'clock to get to Pisacucho, kilometre 82. Alright, I will catch up with you in a bit once we've all got started. See you in a bit. Bye!
Oh, I'm in bed. Where? Okay.
As I was sitting there, my RCMP liaison officer came in, and we got talking about it.
If you want anything that you need, just let us know.
Okay.
That's Jean-Pierre, the assistant guide. Jean-Pierre?
Hello, good morning everyone. My name is William, but you can call me Will. So I'm from Cusco, I'm an Inca warrior as well. The same person, I'm going to be support this trail. It's healthy, health, as well as enjoy as much as you can.
We're now on the way. We're by the Urubamba River, as you can see. It's going to be interesting actually. It's quite a nice trek because the group is nice, a bunch of people, all similar mindsets. A couple of celebrations as well, like Lise, who you will see later, is doing it for her birthday. I believe Greg's doing it for his birthday. I'm doing it for my birthday. And Josh and Carly back here, they're doing it for their honeymoon. They got married on Saturday, so a few celebrations. So it should be a nice positive atmosphere and nice general thing. Alright, catch up with you when we get to Pisacucho. Bye!
Yeah, really cool.
That should do it.
Welcome guys, we're here at Pisacucho, kilometre 82 for the start of the trek. As you can see behind me, all the porters for all the different groups are getting ready. All carrying their big bags like this over here. I wouldn't like to do that, I feel sorry for them already. Anyway, I will catch up with you when we're crossing over the river at the bridge at the start. Alright, see you in a bit. Okay, so here we are at the start of the trail by the Urubamba Vilcanota River. As you can see, the path up there, that's where the site is. You cross the bridge and then it goes up that path. We're just waiting in a queue. We're going to show our passports to get through the final checkpoints before we're actually on the trail. Alright, catch up with you in a bit. Bye!
Susan?
As you can see, here are the line of Chaskis or porters. I feel sorry for them seeing those big bags. Javier was telling me that maximum they can carry is, or the max they carry is 25 kilos, which sounds like a ridiculous amount. Just nearly here to check in our passports and our permits, as you can see. I've got my permit right here, ready to go. Yes, it's starting to get exciting now, so we'll catch up with you in a bit. So here we are on the bridge, just crossing the river. What's interesting with this river is that it's got 4 different names. It's more commonly known as Urubamba, but it's also called Vilcanota, the Sacred River, and the Quechua for Sacred River, which is Wilca Wimayu. The guide was telling me earlier that only 500 people are allowed on the Inca Trail each day. The ratio for porters to us gringos is about 2 to 1, so every day there's only about 200 or so tourists on the trek. Right, catch up with you in a bit. Look at this. Beautiful scenery. Absolutely amazing.
Albahina.
Albahina.
Salbahina.
Salbahina.
And the red ones, Tara.
Tara.
Tara. Actually, the name of the tree is Tara.
Ah. It's interesting. Makes it feel a bit like in forest. Not yet though, but
No.
we find a local cemetery. What's interesting is it's got many faces. You can see crosses, but mixed in with that, as you can see, they're pointing towards the mountain. In Inca belief, through my research, I found that the Inca believed that on mountaintops were the Apus, or God. So they were buried pointing towards the mountain, in the belief that they would enter the next world the same way they entered this one, from the mountain, and it being like a reincarnated. Alright, catch up with you in a bit. Bye.
Leave the real names of those places, right? So people from those kind of villages that they live around, also the scholars, and they name those places like that, right?
So here we are at our first Incan site across the valley. This Incan site is called Chanabamba, Chanabamba, Chanabamba. It's the name means bushy place, Bamba meaning bush, and Cana meaning place. It was used as a controller, like a checkpoint for the Incans going on to Machu Picchu. Also possibly used as a resting place. Now this Inca Trail, which we've just taken, is not also the only trail. You can see one coming here down to the site. This one though is not used because it's unstable ground and it's been slightly damaged, so they now use this main Inca one. Here you can see some porters coming up. You can see the sort of speed that they're actually walking with, whereas we're walking much slower. And just up the top here you can see Mount Veronica. Veronica is not its original name. It was originally called Wako Wilka, which means sacred tears. They call it that because on either side there's a couple of streams that bring the water down from the valley and they look like teardrops. It was renamed Veronica because to honour the memory of a lady called Veronica, an American lady who died up there trying to climb it in the 1920s, just after Hiram Bingham had discovered Machu Picchu. We are going to continue on now this way for another 20 minutes or so, where we will then have our longer lunch break. Alright, so I will catch up with you in a bit. Bye! Okay, we've now made it to the village of Miskay. As you can see, here is loads of the locals selling local things like drinks and water. This is one of the last villages where you can actually get supplies while on the Inca Trail, because once we get past Wayabamba, which is where we're camping tonight, then there's no more villages, no more people selling stuff. So this is one of the last places where you can actually get supplies, shall we say. It was a very good trek up to here. Just before we got here, very steep uphill, which was a bit of a challenge. Had to stop once or twice to just catch the breath for like 10-20 seconds or so. But generally not too bad. I mean, manageable, but certainly a challenge. So we'll catch up with you in a little bit later when we see something else that's quite interesting. Right, catch up with you in a bit. Bye. Okay, here you can see the trail. 5 minutes ago we were down there. Now we've gone all the way into this valley and then come up on the other side all the way from down there. Wow. And there's actually all people still living all the way up at the top of the mountain like that. This is absolutely stunning scenery. Absolutely stunning. Okay, here we are. We've now reached the second and third Inca sites of the trail. Behind me over here, this fort you can see is a fort called Quil Carakai. Its name is meaning sacred shape because if you look from above, like on Google Map, is in shape of a diamond shape, which represents the Southern Cross, which is one of the most important constellations for the Incas. It was mainly used as a control point to control the valley beyond it and the valley over this side as well. And then our third site of the day is a site called Patayacta, or Yacta Pata, whichever you want to call it. As you can see, it is one of the biggest sites that is on the trail. It was mainly used again as a control checkpoint for access to the valley to Machu Picchu, and it was also used as storehouses for food for the people at Machu Picchu. There were some houses, as you can see as I'm zooming in, at the top, and there's even some down the bottom here. Quite impressive. So as you can see, Yacta Pata down here, or Patayacta, I forgot to mention that obviously I said that Will Karakai, the name is from Sacred Trait. The name Pata Yakta or Yakta Pata means high level town. Pata meaning like levels, and Yakta meaning high. We're probably going to end up going into this valley behind this ruin a bit down to Waibamba. Okay, catch up with you in a bit. Bye! Just a close up of some of the buildings at the top of the ruins, just to get a bit of detail. There's a cave there. Javier was saying that when they discovered the site, they found some skeletons in there from pre-Inca civilizations who had some fractures on, fractures of the skull, fractures of the forehead, and the idea is that the Incas, when they first arrived here, they would come and they killed the pre-Inca civilization and took over the site. And Javier was also saying that there was they used to kill them by chucking rocks using like a sort of sling, and the rocks would travel up to 40 kilometers per hour, so very fast, like a bullet. Right, catch up with you in a minute. Okay, welcome back guys. So we've just gone down a series of switchbacks from probably somewhere way up there on top of the hill, and we're now heading down this valley on the way to Waibamba, which is where we'll be camping for tonight and the end of day one on the trek. I forgot to mention earlier actually, the Incan site that we first saw, Canabamba, is also, according to my research, it's also had another couple of names. It's also got the name of Coriwe Rachina, which means wind refined gold, and also it's sometimes marked as Salapunku, which means like hall gate or saloon gate. The function is still the same as what I said earlier, but just wanted to give you a quick update on some of the other names for that site. Alright, catch up with you in a bit, bye!
We have England, Stapleton, Scotland, Ben Nevis, Wales,
We've now arrived at our lunch spot on the first day, by a little place called Tarioch. Looks like it's going to be up there. Yeah, we're going to stop here for lunch before continuing on to Waibamba. We're probably about, I don't know, maybe 2.5 hours away from Waibamba. Right, catch up with you in a bit.
guacamole.
What a great addition. What was the name of the chili?
So this is rainbow trout with rice and potatoes.
This is another veggie.
Thank you very
This
much.
is the vegetarian option. Looks amazing. Okay guys, we just had lunch, absolutely full. Unfortunately the next topic on the this video is not going to be a nice one, so I'm going to try and keep it brief, but basically I wanted to show you what we will be dealing with. These are the world famous Inca Trail squat toilets, and yeah, they're not exactly the most sanitary, but they will do. I'm just going to head back up to the dinner tent up there, relax for a bit, and then we're going to carry on our way to Waibamba. No, I just thought I'd show you what we're dealing with toilet-wise. All right, catch up with you in a bit. Bye. So this is an example of the trail. Started at Pisacucho to Wilkokai, stopping at Waibamba. That's day one. Day two, all the way up to Wamanawiska, down to Pacamayo. Day three is all the way here, down to Winowena. And then day four is just a short one to Aguas Calientes. Good. Here we are, just coming into a patch of cloud rainforest, and it is technically the extreme edges of the Amazon jungle. Though obviously not very jungly. We will see more, what looks more like jungle tomorrow. All right, catch up with you in a bit. Bye.
That's it.
So how are you two finding it so far?
Yeah, great, thank you.
Are you finding it alright, Greg? You finding it alright so far?
Yeah, it's alright.
It's doable, isn't it? It's manageable. It's a little bit challenging, but it's manageable, I think. Okay, welcome guys. As you can now see, we've reached Wayabamba, and it's at 3,000 metres. We may be coming here, we may not, I don't know. I thought we were coming here, but then they've said, some of the members of the group have said we're actually going on, this is just a final stop, so I don't know what's happening. We'll see anyway, I'll keep you updated. As you can see, it's just a small little village. People do live here, and they very kindly allow us to, or allow trekkers to rent camping space and camp here. As you can see, the group is just relaxing now, having a bit of a breather in the tent, and there's another supply stop. Right, I will catch up with you in a bit when we have an update. See you later, bye! Okay, so just a quick update guys, we are actually staying in Wayabamba. From where I last caught up with you, we just walked a little bit there, 5 minutes uphill to our campsite. This is mine and Greg's tent right here. How are you feeling after the first day, Greg? Good.
That's all I can say.
I think we're all feeling good. You good? Good. Yeah, we're just going to relax now. We're going to have a meeting with the porters in 40 minutes, get to know them, you know, by name, etc. And then, yeah, probably just relax. I'm going to spend some time charging up the camera batteries, and then like snack and then tea. And then eventually after that, probably eventually hitting the sack, because we've got a very, very, very hard day tomorrow, which is the climb up to Warmanawiska, which is called Dead Woman's Pass. It's the highest point on the trail, so we're not looking forward to it, but it's good to get a good rest. Alright, catch up with you in a bit. Bye! Here we are at the campsite, and if I zoom in, this is where we're going to be heading up to tomorrow. You can't see the nipple, but in the centre of the screen you can just about see above the tree line what looks like the face of Dead Woman's Pass, so we're just going to the right of that. But as for right now, that's tomorrow, but as for right now, we're just relaxing. We're going to probably have dinner in a bit and get to know the porters, and I will see you later on. Bye bye.
Hello, with your group, how's the meal?
Good.
Very good.
Tried.
Let me introduce to our main chef.
Muy buenas tardes, compañeros, con todos. Mi nombre es Guillermo.
Good afternoon to all of you friends.
Okay guys, we've had dinner now and then we've relaxed in the tent for a little bit, just having a laugh and a joke, connecting as a group. We're now relaxing in our own tents. We're probably going to be going to bed soon because we're up at 5:30 tomorrow morning to start the climb up to the Dead Woman Pass. Just thought I'd give you a quick update to let you know what we'll be doing. As we are going to bed very soon, I will also sign off here for day one of the Inca Trail. So I will see you tomorrow morning when the climb through hell starts. See you later, bye!